In this video, we will doing some oximeter testing. We will compare the oximeter's several parameters: SpO2, PR, BPM, ECG map, and we will separate the oximeter to compare the PCB, MCU, and sensors. I will use these four oximeters to compare. One is by TrueView, one is by Medtech. There have two is made in China. They are same blue color. So first we will test the blood oxygen SpO2 parameter. The normal body, the SpO2, the value should be more than 94%. So if the SpO2 value lower than 94%, the blood oxygen will be, that is abnormal status. If lower than 90%, the human body will feel hard breathing. So what we will do, we were using this simple way to test the oximeter. We will test the SpO2 oximeter by that hard breathing 30 to 60 seconds to reduce the human body blood oxygen levels. The SpO2 value of the oximeter should drop at the final several seconds until human body can't hold on. So I will do this by myself, and let's see. In this video, we will use this 4-pronged oximeter to doing this testing. That the oximeter's blood oxygen SpO2 value. TrueView, Medtech, and 2 long-pronged made in China. Let's see what happened. I will use several seconds to try to make the SpO2 value almost the same. I will relax my body. Now the value almost the same and come to stable. Then I will try to hold my breath around 30 seconds. At the final 5 seconds, I will feel very hard because my blood oxygen dropped too much. In that final 5 seconds, let's see what will happen on the oximeter's value. So let's see. After 5 seconds, I will hold my breath. I can't hold it anymore. So you can see at the final several seconds that my blood oxygen dropped too much, and I feel very uncomfortable. And this purple one too vibrant. The SpO2 dropped too much, very much, lower than 90%. And the mid-tech display also, but the Juve brand is more sensitive, more faster. But this two brand response time is very slowly. Now after I have slowed down relax my body, and I still just come to lower than 90. So I have to say that Juve brand is the best. And one more thing very important is Juve brand is the only one that when the SpO2 value lower than 94% and is fresh, so that worry me that my blood oxygen is lower, is abnormal. Okay, maybe you want to say that because these two brands are using on the wrong finger, it's unfair to compare. So let's try to switch it. Let's do the second time testing. First, let me calm down, and there is a SpO2 value stable. Then after 5 seconds, I will try to hold my breath. At the same as before, at the final several seconds, I will feel very hard, very uncomfortable. So I must breathe. At that time, because my blood oxygen dropped too much, lower than 90%. So let's see what happened. We'll display on all of this oximeter. Okay, let's see. 5 seconds. Oh, I can't hold on anymore. So you can see that as same as before, this Juve brand displays that very fast response, and the mid-tech is fine also, but this two response time is very slow, even put on the different fingers. Okay, now it's come to response the value, but now I have come back to relax my body, so my blood oxygen should be, this is correct. So these two always shows the wrong result. It's very bad. I don't believe this. So please don't choose this kind of the oximeter. Maybe it's cheap, but I think it's not worthy to buy it. Then I will start to testing the heartbeat, the PRBPM value of the oximeter. The normal body, the PRBPM heartbeat should be around 50 to 130 BPM. If lower than 50 BPM, that's the heartbeat is too lower. If more than 130 BPM, that means the heartbeat too fast. What we'll do, we're doing a test of the PRBPM of oximeter by two ways. First one is fast breathing, 10 to 50 seconds, to make my heartbeat faster, so that you can see the PRBPM value of the oximeter should be increased faster. Second, I will try to relax my breathing 10 to 15 seconds to make heartbeat slow down to normal. Then the PRBPM value of the oximeter should decrease to stable. So let's see. Let's check the PRBPM value of the oximeter. I will try to stop talking and relax. After the PRBPM value is stable, I will fast breathe and make my heartbeat faster. And then let's see that the PRBPM value of this 4 oximeter if it's an increase. And the final step, I will try to calm down again. Let's check the PRBPM value. Come back, decrease speed. Okay, let's calm down, relax. Fast breathe, make my heart beat faster. Calm down. I can feel when I display that PRBP more than 100, my heart beat fast. Now I have calmed down. So this value come down too. So after this computation, I think it should be around that the response time of the heartbeat with the real heartbeat and the PRBPM value is almost the same time. Thank you. This time I will using this professional oximeter simulator, setting the PRBPM to 30, and this is a finger. Okay, and let's see what's the result of the different brand oximeter. Okay, so now the two-way brown displays the 30 PRBPM, and it's keeping flash to warning the user that the PRBPM, your heartbeat, is too low. Let's try may take. Okay, after a little long time, the MedTech PRB may display 30 also. But the problem is that MedTech didn't warn the user. Your heartbeat is too low. Let's see. This long brand made in China. Okay, it's showing PRBPM 30. But some problem is that they don't tell you, they don't warn you that your PRBPM heartbeat is too low. Okay, now it's showing 30 PRBPM of this brand, long brand. But same problem, it don't tell you, it don't warn you that your PRBPM heartbeat is too low. That's it is. So finally, I have to say that the Chuvio brand is the only one have the warning. If your heartbeat is too low, they will tell you using the flash word. Thank you. Now we were doing this testing is the ECG map, electrocardiogram. The normal electrocardiogram, the heart is beating irregular. So that what we will do the testing the oximeter's ECG maps, we will use sound to temporarily press hand raised artery. So the ECG map of the oximeter should detect and display the real result. Let's see. This is the ECG map. What I will do, I will use my thumb to hold my hand raised artery. And then let's see what will happen on the ECG map. So first I will down torque to try to calm down. And then I use my thumb. To see there are many places that my heartbeat pulse artery is very low. Now it's come back. Nothing happened here. Nothing happened here. Let me do second time test. First, let the ECG map stable. Down torque, calm down. See here, Chuvio MedTech, they have a display that they detect my pulse artery lower, so ECG map showing this part a little. Let me do it the third time again. Let's see this step first. The Chuvio and the MedTech display the artery ECG map lower, showing immediately. This response time is a little very slow. After I release my artery, it's showing. So after this compete, I found out that the Chuvio brand, the response time and the similar reality is most better than this two brand. MedTech is fine, but not quite best like TrueView. And this one is response time is very slow. I have did the another Oximeter testing too. It's almost the same as this, so it's not good. TrueView is best. Thank you. Finally, let's do in the final step testing. Separate the oximeter. After we did so much test, we found out that the TrueView brand is the best, fast response time and very sensitive, and always displays that its value very correct. And Medtech is fine also, but it's too long brand. I don't suggest. It's cheap, but it's very slow response time and very slowly sensitive, and just showing the very slow. So I don't suggest whatever. But let's see what's inside. Let's separate it. Now we have separated. Let's check. This is a TrueView oximeter, and they have a very beautiful logo. I think this is made and designed by TrueView. And this is their MCU CPU. It's HDSC and it's 32-bit, and this is LCD screens. Let's check the Medtech. Medtech is using the black PCB board, and they are using the sensor is here is a little smaller, and the PCB board thickness is slim, very slim. And let's see the TrueView. The PCB board is almost 1.3 millimeter. Let's see about this two chip product. The PCB board is slim, and their MCU is two PCB board almost 100% thin. So I think it is come from almost maybe same company. And most interesting is about their MCU. The MCU is a long brand, without any logo, without any brand. So I think this MCU is very cheap, very cheap. Okay, so let's compare the sensor. This is a TrueView sensor. It's a SMT sensor, look nice. And the Medtech, this is a Medtech sensor, and it's SMT sensor also, and its PCB board is made by KSJ. And these two they are using almost the same sensor, and it's not SMT. I think it's cheaper than TrueView and Medtech. So that it is. What do you think? I think I already understand why this two is so cheap, and it's a very slow response time. Most important is about their CPU. This is a long brand and it's very cheap. So it's hard to believe, but TrueView and Medtech is better. And compare these two, I most like TrueView. They're using very good CPU, and they're designed by themselves, and they're using very good sensor also. Even they are using same design housing, but they are using the quite different PCB board. So what do you think? I like to view. It's the best choice, I think. It's best choice for the family. Okay, thank you.